password. Shika password. They're telling you.
Such a pretty. It's okay. You don't have to take it.
Yes, Your Honor. The issue is not about the SIM or the password.
Yes.
It requires a lot of things.
Okay.
Your participation. I'm running the show. Okay.
Yes.
Now, they're telling you about witnesses. They are not telling you the affidavit with witnesses, but they're telling you something else that is imaginary, that they are yet to get some other witnesses who they are going to record their statements. What does that show you, Your Honor? That the OCS does not have the names of those witnesses or does not know them. Does not know them. Such that if we come then to the issue of witnesses and interference with them, it is finished. One of the reasons that the court wants to grant bail to an accused person is whether he's going to appear in court or will appear where is required. Why is this important? Let us look at the antecedents of the respondent here. When the IO here called him, did he appear? Yes. When he was told to go and record a statement, did he appear? He did, and recorded a statement under inquiry. When the DCI director himself spoke and made some wild allegation in Parliament, the OCS woke up by himself and took himself to the Gigiri police station, headquarters CAT, and asked, do you need anything from me? Look at this kind of person we are talking about. Do you need anything from me? Then they arrested him. Why would you deny him bail, Your Honor, when such a person has exhibited a person who is capable to cooperate and even volunteers before they get those Subarus to go and pick him? He volunteers. So today, we are talking of a person who knows the law and respects it. Those are the grounds that they had for you today, Your Honor. So what else remains? Now let us go back to that issue of the litigation. Then have they convinced you, Your Honor? And I'm saying they have not. And that is why I will agree with my learned colleague that if you gave him a cash bill of 7K, that is fine. In fact, for me, I'd say freeborn. Because at the time he was going to those officers, he was okay. There was no money, there was no cash bill, but he went. That shows a person willing to come to court. They quote Article 19, they quote all those articles in the law. But you see, Your Honor, today, let us agree. Why do we have these fundamental rights? It is so that you can protect this kind of person from this kind of people. The police. That is why you have these fundamental rights. And Article 19 is quite clear, and it's my favorite, that these fundamental rights, who do they belong to, Your Honor? They belong to an individual and not the state. Not the state. Once they know that those fundamental rights exist, they come to Article 20, which is very clear and says it binds all state organs, including the court, including the prosecution, and including the officers, the police officers. That includes also IPO. If it includes them, today they come with an affidavit and tell you, denying bond on very flimsy grounds. Did they read Article 21? I am certain that they ignored it because Mr. Whitty, my friend here, would have told them. And I don't know why he's not telling them, but Article 21 is clear that when these fundamental rights are known to exist, all these arms that I have mentioned, what are they supposed to do, Your Honor? They must start by wanting to grant. this fundamental right. Article 20, sub-article might start by wanting to grant to ensure that this person enjoys the fundamental right. But they still give you this affidavit. So what do we do, Your Honor? Article 22 is clear. Once we have noted that they are in a position where they want to prevent an enjoyment of these fundamental rights, we come under Article 23 and Article 165. Very clear articles. So that the court, once it has noted this kind of, can I call it, bad faith application, will be able to see. Let me qualify it to say, why does it come under bad faith? You have an IO who has come to court today. What does the IO do? He refuses to answer questions. Just he will not answer that. He will not say anything. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't even know who his boss is. And he doesn't know whether he attended a press conference. Now, things that are in public domain, and we know them by ourselves. Why should you believe him today that once you release this person to him, he shall be treated well? Why? You cannot believe him because he denies publicly even his own boss. I know now how Jesus felt when Peter just and then, Your Honor, if that is a position, and then they come and tell you, oh, this, the public order and issues like that, and the safety of this person, it depends on them keeping him in custody. Where does that come from? Because Article 29 is clear. This gentleman must enjoy his fundamental rights. The security, it is provided by the state. It is guaranteed. Guaranteed. So they can't come here by a mere application and tell you that he cannot be saved. And they don't quote that article in their application. Why? They avoid it intentionally because it is black and white and it is from the investigative officer. And he's my friend.